Hi, Julia M. Spencer here, real estate advisor, investor, and enthusiast. And I'm recording this video on my way to get some R&R because it's very much necessary today because we have a lot of problems today. I've been working on a new website. Hopefully by the time you watch this video, it's already up and you can use it. But at this point, it's still a do-it-myself type and it's very crappy looking, and I have hired now the second web designer to fix this website for me, or make a nice website. And we are close to 6 weeks into this project, and my bad, I haven't checked on her sooner, but apparently she hasn't even started yet, and we should be done by now actually, and done with the review process and done with all the fixing any kind of details, and she's not started. So this is a really big problem, and now I'm trying to scramble and try to put something together in the next 3-4 days, and the result is going to probably be crappy because you can't catch up 6 weeks worth of work in 4 days. And what that also tells me, and this is what I want to teach with this, is the fact that if you have in a situation like this, you need to really, really carefully consider whether or not you want to keep this person working for you. Because if a delay like this happens from the get-go, you're going to have problems in the future, and it kind of sets the tone as to how lenient you are and what you're expecting. And I am pretty much close to the point of just letting her go. And I want to do this in the very nicest way possible. Of course, I don't want to be sounding insulting and rude, although I really feel like some very strong words are in order. But I definitely do not think this was a professional that I've hired. I hired her because of a recommendation of somebody who was a professional, very much a professional. So I trusted their opinion and their input and their recommendation. Of course, it's not his fault that this person did not perform, and the fault lies with that person. But in the end, my business suffers. And the reason I found out we had actually a problem is my actual entire website was down yesterday. Nobody could go to the website, nobody could check up on it, nobody could do anything, let alone purchase products or email me or anything. And I couldn't even personally get to my emails also because she's moved all the files from my domain to some other hosting place. I'm taking this little R&R break because right now my head is about to explode. I had a lot of other issues to deal with to decide what I'm going to do. And right now, it's kind of like 90 to 10% that I'm going to let her go and hire a professional company to do this job. Somebody that I can hold to their timelines. We have a contract that there is compensation for me if the timelines aren't held up, and where I'm assured that at the end I will have a quality product and not a do-it-yourself type website that I have right now, or dealing with somebody who's not a professional. So I think I'm actually too late for my appointment even. I'm worrying about this too much, but this is my advice for you today. Again, applicable to any kind of business or any kind of endeavor. If you want to build a kick-ass team, you need to get rid of the bottlenecks and the slow people and anybody that's a non-performer. And it's not personal, it's a business decision. For more tips like this, go to my website. It's www.juliamspencer.com. Sign up for your free newsletter and download your free guide to real estate investing. And my website is up now, so thank you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.